on the run. Everywhere he looked, people, after him. And think about it, about all the sins we commit, and we don't have that type of, burden on us. We don't have that type of. I don't always look around the corner about somebody trying to blow my head off, even though I used to gang bang. Because now the Lord has comforted me, knowing that if I still stay steadfast in His word, He's gonna look out for me. I ain't gotta deal with that, and even if I do gotta deal with that, if I die in my sins, I'll be having a good report from the angels anyway. So that's the grace, and that's what grace can do for you and build you up by not knowing, everything. But keep going.
For it is a good thing that the heart be established with grace, not with meats, which have not profited them that have been occupied therein.
Mm-hmm.
We have an altar whereof they have no right to eat, which serve the tabernacle.
Mm-hmm.
For the bodies of those beasts whose blood is brought into the sanctuary by the high priest for sin are burnt without the camp.
Okay, so basically, brothers and sisters, what these scriptures we're reading now is talking about the animal sacrifices that the Levitical priesthood had for sins. When Israel sinned, they basically had to go to the priest, and the priest had to do some type of sacrifice for whatever sin it was, in accordance to whatever sin it was, for the Lord to have mercy on them. Right? And that's what this is talking about. So keep going.
Wherefore Jesus also, that he might sanctify the people with his own blood, suffered without the gate.
Okay, so what he's saying here is that, so the Levitical priesthood in the days of old had the animals, they had the sacrifice, and the blood had to be shed on the altar. Well, Jesus came as a sacrifice, and his blood took the place of that, and it happened outside the camp. They did a lot of, sacrifices outside the camp. So that's what it's mentioning. Wherefore Jesus also, that he might sanctify the people, because that's what the sacrifices of the animals did, it sanctified the people, with his own blood suffered without the gate. He died on, what was it, Golgotha? Y'all help me out. Yeah, in that. But that was outside of the gate. Y'all can Google it. I'm just going, I don't want to hang on it too long because I already got speech impediments. I'll really be up here bad. But wherefore Jesus also, that he might sanctify the people with his own blood, suffered without the gate. Go ahead.
Let us go forth therefore unto him without the camp, bearing his reproach.
Right, so as he walked his walk and made himself a living sacrifice to sin, that's what we got to do, brothers and sisters. We got to kill ourselves every day to not do sin. Meaning killing yourself, not putting a gun to your head, not slitting your wrist vertically. They say you slit it sideways, you shallow, right? You got to do it the real way. They don't even mean that. Don't even do that, period. Killing yourself in the sense that I'm in referencing to is starving yourself from your desires. Don't do the things that so easily catch us up in sin, what we like to do. Going to the club trying to fornicate, or lying, or backstabbing your brothers and sisters. All these are forms of sin that maybe at one time we indulged in, because it wasn't nothing for us to really talk bad about anybody we didn't like. We was quick to jump on like, man, I don't like him, I don't like her, skip him, I don't care nothing about, I don't care if he died, I don't care if she died. We was going hard like that, not knowing God, right? That's just what we was on, because anybody invading our 3 feet of peace, we had problems. We had problems with it. So that's what it's talking about. Go ahead.
For here have we no continuing sinning, but we seek one to come.
Right, brothers and sisters, because at the end of the day, there's really no peace here on earth. You pause?
Yeah, it's on pause. It's not working, Tip.
Brief intermission.
It's frozen.
Run out of battery.
It's still alive, but I don't know.